it looks different from then to now as far as me, my progress, and how much I have grown doing this, perfecting my skill and my craft doing this. But it looks very different. I have gotten a lot of support and love, and it wasn't always like that. It
Okay.
has been a journey. It has
Oh.
really been a journey. Labor
Mm-hmm.
of love,
Okay.
labor of love, because honestly, I can't see myself doing anything else. Of course,
Mm,
I I will do other things, but this will be my first love. You know what I
I
mean?
see.
Yeah, yeah. But
Amazing.
everything looks good. I am in a good place. Of course, I'm gonna be going higher and higher. I'm in a good place.
Wow, amazing. So we also, I remember, talk about people's reaction on that. And how did you get the feedback from the people, the video that you creates? How does that help the
So are you talking
individuals?
about in general, as far as whenever I do any type of video?
Yes, or if mainly fashion too, because you talk about that.
Okay, so the thing is, I have noticed
Okay.
over time,
Hmm.
certain videos that I make will get more traction, more engagement, more views, that more feedback and all of that. So I have noticed that everyone levitates more to my fashion videos, to my
Hmm.
fashion shorts. You know what I
Okay.
mean? They people have just now started being more engaged in my reaction videos.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's very interesting. And
Is
if
that because you have very unique way to react on the things, or why do you think is that?
I would like to think so. I would truly like to think so.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, because that's interesting that you just said what you just said.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to react the way that I react
Mm,
versus someone else doing and saying something different. We
right.
may say such similar things, but I'm going to react the way that I react because it's like
Yes.
I say what I say. I try to be mindful.
Uh-huh.
I do. I try to be mindful because when I do my reaction videos, I always try to keep in mind what I say, how I say it,
Uh-huh.
because hypothetically, if I happen to run into that person or those people one day that I did a reaction video
Okay.
about, would I be able to say what I said in my video to their face?
Okay. Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's very thoughtful.
Maybe, maybe
Yeah.
not. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because it's like,
Hmm.
okay, I got to be able to take my lumps and be held accountable. Am I gonna shrivel up and act like I didn't say anything or try to lie my way out of it? No, the proof is right there.
Wow. Right.
But I would like to think that I have my own spin on whatever reaction video that I do.
Uh-huh.
And I would like to think so. And hopefully things that I do reactions on, people, places, things, you know.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So after working in this industry for over a decade in YouTube, do you still think it's a good time to start now in 2025 or 26? We're looking forward to.
You mean in general for anyone trying to start a channel?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this because, I'm still in the game.
Okay.
I love doing it. I didn't start my channel to get a check. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when they start their channels, they're just in it to try to get a check and to try to get a quick come up. I didn't start it for that.
Okay.
Now, so I'm trying not to be long-winded about this. Okay, I say this. Whatever you want to do or decide that you want to do or create, do it. Do it. Why not? Everybody else is. And why wouldn't you?
Wow.
You know what I mean? Why wouldn't
Right.
you? Why would you not? What really? What's stopping you? Nothing is going to be perfect the first time.
Right.
Nothing. We learn as we go. We learn as we go. We teach ourselves. We learn. We look. We listen. You know what I mean? We do
Right.
research. You know what I mean? So I say, just do it. You learn along the way. And Just make sure that it's something that you love to do without getting paid to do it. Now, that's one
Wow.
thing
Yes.
that one person said, and I will say her name. I follow her on YouTube. Her name is Karen Britchick. Okay.
Okay.
I follow her. I've been following her for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's one thing that she said, because she used to be a photographer, taking pictures of everybody, when Fashion Week came around and all of
Right.
this. She had a day job.
Okay.
Then she got finished with it. She got done with it. She was fed up. She was unhappy. So
Okay.
she started doing YouTube and whatever else she does with her, with her channel and all of that. But that's what she said. And whenever she said that, that hit me like a ton of bricks.
Wow.
Whatever you
It makes
do,
a lot of sense, of course.
really?
Yeah.
Now, let's be clear. Now, we're talking about YouTube. We're not talking about opening up your own business and all of that, because this is different. This is your business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But you got to have a starting point.
Yes.
So with YouTube specifically, you have to make sure that you love doing it and not getting paid to do it and doing it for free. You have to,
100%.
you can't get around that.
I mean, I totally agree, because I'm kind of on a similar boat, because the thing that I'm doing,
Mhm.
I'm not getting paid tons for this. I'm just doing it because I love to do it. I love to spread the awareness. I love to connect with beautiful people like you. And I love to have the conscious conversation that makes a difference,
Yes. Yeah.
So and it's easier for me, but it's something that I don't like, or I don't have the interest. It would be, so hard for me sitting hours listening to the other people, what they're saying, and, commenting on that, and, going back and forth. There's so much difference in this.
Yes. And
Right.
you said it. You're
Yeah.
spreading awareness. You
Right.
love to connect,
Mm-hmm.
to have engagement with the, type of
Right.
people that you're looking for. And you want to spread that to the
Yeah.
public and to the community and to the world. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's my thing as well. You know what I mean? I want to connect with people, and, young women and women, whatever age, I want to help. I want to help. I want to educate our up and coming youth, because there's not a
Yes.
lot of elders out there, far as women, that
Mm-hmm.
are trying to help and educate and mentor.
Yeah, I actually think so, because for men, we do have some of the elder people who are actually giving us the guidance,
Yeah.
or wise people, I would say,
Hmm.
regarding the money or health, or, whatever the things are, kind of a gurus. But for women in particular, there are, but I don't think there are much of them.
And I could be wrong,
Uh-huh.
because, you can only follow so many people, and you
Yeah.
can only know about so many people. You know what I mean? And so a lot of our, young and youth and up and coming, they're, going to content creators. They're
Yeah.
levitating to content creators a lot, more times than not. You know what I mean? And
Right.
celebrities and, music artists and athletes and all of this stuff. Now, truth be told, I always felt that your mentors and the people that you look up to, they're supposed to be in your community.